Right, alright, alright. One second. Alright, everybody, I know we're live, so just give me a second to set this up. I was really going to be starting live a little while ago. Ran into a couple things going on. Um, internet function was acting up and had to do something else in the meantime. Alright, but yeah. So we are live now, and we're gonna do what we do. What's up, everybody in the chat? How you doing? All right, now let's see. All right, today we're going over a couple things here, and I'll talk about the seed starter for the Aerogarden here in a minute. But first, I'm going to go over this. This is one of the chocolates I made. It's a bit bigger than some of the other pieces I was making, and yeah, so smell the brand new spice in it. Ooh. Bigger piece of chocolate takes a lot more to chew than those other pieces I made. Ooh. Give me a second. Feel the spice settling right in here right now. That's one tasty chocolate. But right now, as I'm going along, I will, as I was getting that, I'll talk about some seedlings. So, Bear, but yeah, um, so I'll take a quick, give you guys a quick look if you guys would like to see uh, of that. You see starter. Um, all right, get that out of here. All right. There's a number of these plants, all these little seedlings in the seed starter really need to be taken out and then replanted. But I've been waiting to where I clear up some of this room here. I jumped ahead of myself a little bit with some of these seedlings. And so, yeah, but this is what I'm going to do. I'll show y'all what's up. Alright, got some of these here. And a couple of them just sitting around the Aerogarden, just kind of feeding off some of the life of that. I mean, it's not the most efficient way to have them sit off this side like this, but if it'll keep them going for a while, then I'll do it. I'll do it. But if you can see, in some of the seed cells, there's multiple, which I'm not going to have a problem with. What I'll do is let them stay like that for a little while longer, and then let them. Then I'll decide which one I'll want to keep. Then I'll snip out the straggler. But but yeah. So after I do this, get those out of here, then it'll be all good. Um, I just gotta wait till I re-up on some supplies and make a little bit of room around here. Mm, but here's a quick look see at some of the plants here. I mean, that's just some of them. So, a couple of them look like they've been kind of missing some leaves and that. That's because I cut them back. But yeah, so all right. Uh, yeah, as I was saying, I would have started sooner. It's just that there was an internet problem. That was one reason. And then I had to go do something for some family. So that was a thing because I was originally going to go on like a good hour ago or something, but um, I was out doing something with family. And then as I was setting it up, there was an internet functionality problem or whatever it was. Um, so I was just trying to rush around doing this and that and the other. Hey, what's up, Bounty? Yeah, I even stopped in a couple other Bounties live to say what's up and all that. But I was just in a rush, so I didn't stay in all too long. Um, but yeah, and uh, so yeah, there's a number of things I gotta go through here. Uh, I still got a lot of work to do in a short period of time. Um, hey, what's up, Lisa? Uh, What's up, Cody? What's up, Steven? Um, let's see. There's a few plants in here that it's cool to see that they're doing what they're doing. Um, let's see. Uh, this one I could be doing better, but it's alright. This one's a Reaper. So there's a number of plants in here. I'm looking forward to see what it does or how they do. There's a little Scotch bonnet. Um, I do have a number of chocolate Scotch bonnets going on, but that one I'm looking forward to getting a few plants of that this year. I had at least 8 plant last year, but by the time that really kicked into high drive, it didn't have enough pods to do much with, or at least many ripened ones. Um, but um, there's a few plants in here I could show out, but let me see. I just gotta be sure. Hope I'm not going to be clumsy when moving some of these around. Oh, that one's gonna need some water. Just set that up there as a reminder. Yeah, I'm looking forward to these guys. Ah, all right. Let me see here. There's a number of them I'll show. Give me a minute. Just another sketch about it. All right. Got 3 plants right here. This one's a chocolate Buddha. A little skinny guy, but nice, good sized leaves. Um, and then, shoot, this one's a Buddha. Now, a lot of people, when they see this plant, they normally think the plant leaves are going to be all super dark. Not always. Not always. Um, I've had Buddha plants come out in multiple different ways. So I like the variation in it, but I also like to see variation in all type of plants. Um, like for example, there's variation in every strain you can think of out there. That's how they get different varieties. But besides crossing, but what I've learned is my experience growing peppers is that they can come out all different kinds of ways. Anybody that does any kind of growing will see that. Um, it happens with everything you grow. So yeah, I mean, so Alright, I got a couple more I'll show real quick here. Now, uh, this one's doing okay. Um, some of the leaves, the lower leaves, are just getting a little crinkly, but that happens from time to time. Just letting this plant do its thing. We want to switch up the nutrients on it, and I'm going to do an experiment with it, switching it to the nutrients from the Aerogarden. See how well it does. Um, so this one, I wasn't expecting it to do well, but it kind of struggled when it was starting out. And it's still kicking strong. Let's see. This one supposed to be supposed to be a Reaper variant that I was been growing out. Uh, I mean, it's one of the stragglers, so some of the leaves could be doing better. I'm just waiting for this to jump up some more before I trim up more leaves off. But it's in a double cup, and the plant's about, like almost about as tall as my forearm here. But yeah, so and get yourself right over there, get comfortable. Come on, look with me plant. I don't want to be fighting with you right now. All right. Okay. This one's about. Oh, this one's pretty much about empty. Why didn't you tell me, plant? All right. All right. Let's see here. All right. All right, everybody. Let me do this. Give me a second, everyone. All right. I got this one in a 32-ounce sports drink bottle. This, this bottle is nearly freaking empty. Right. Yeah. Not yet. Well, put this one over here. And I will have to check my moisture levels on these plants. There's several of them I know really need uh, some nutrients and everything because I know I haven't done anything with them in like a good week. So, I mean, I'm not going to do it right this second, but I will have to do it sometime tomorrow. It's one of those things that has to be done. Um, the thing is about a lot of these plants, when you leave them too long, by the time some of them actually show any certain signs that they need, what they do, sometimes it'll be a little late before anything. But uh, let's see. I'm just going back through the chat here, guys. Um, right. Um, there's a few plants. So I mean, I'm always excited about plants in general. Cody. Uh, I'm always, I don't know, I can't really say that there's certain ones I'm more excited about than others, but I'm just usually excited about having having the plants come out in general and do well. Um, Especially ones working on in particular. But uh ooh, alright guys, there's this plant right here. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one comes about. Um, this one's a Maruga cross. It's not one I've done personally, but it's one that I got seeds from another YouTuber, and I'm just waiting to see how this kind of plays out. This plant's already got a couple buds on it, but I'm not bothered by that. Um, I mean, plant does have some roots coming out of it, but I'm not going to focus on the size of the root mass or anything like that. I found that the root size or the having extended roots and that on it doesn't make for the biggest plant or the best plant ever. Now, root health is nice, but you do not have to have uh, roots that are going from like up here to down here, you know, to make it in a most awesome plant ever. Um, Now, I've shared some pics with some other people that have been on the Pepper Lovers community, where I took a seedling out of the Aerogarden, and the roots were rather sparse. But there was roots, but they looked like rather on the lighter side, and then it had nice plant growth, topside growth, which was rather nice because you get a plant that's doing that doesn't doesn't mean something was wrong. It's just the way plants grow. Plants don't need to have the biggest root ball ever to have a nice healthy plant. All right, everybody. Yeah. So there's a few other plants I got going on. I'll get one more just to show something, but it's not the best looking plant there is. Get this one over here. Yeah. Get that dirty leaf off there. No. This one, a couple of leaves are going out, but check this. It's got two plants in here. I mean, I have to readjust the nutrients on this one. It's actually doing rather well. Let's see. It's not right with the roots, but hold on. Nope, got that smell in there. Uh, but I'm I'm going to leave these two together and let them do what they do. To me, I'm not put off by them being left like this at all. It's not something that bothers me. Um, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be there. I know there's other people around. They'll say, "Hey, hey, you gotta separate those." Blah blah blah. Oh, but, you know, it's not something I'm going to make a big deal about. All right. All right, guys. Yeah. Hey, Cody, is there a spelling error going on or something? Well, yeah, well, I'll just try to ask a question there, Cody. But, all right. Here's another one of my hot candies. This one's a mint. Uh, Yeah. The thing about that minty candy with the spiciness to it, is that at the same time you're getting that spicy heat from it, you're getting that kind of mint going on. So it's like the cool from the mint, heat and spice from the peppers are battling each other right now. Now, what's up, Bo Ray? How you doing? Now, Cody, I don't really uh, put things in with my seedlings like that because, for the most part, when my plants grow, they tend to be sturdy enough to stay up on their own. And if anything gets involved, let's say wind, it usually just kind of makes them, kind of go over. Rather than sticking a stick down in there, I don't really do that. Um, I just, because they tend to support themselves. But yeah, let's see. Um, I can plant outside now. Um, the weather's been too severely misguided around here. Is that it'd be pointless for me to even start putting anything outside for any period of time right now. I mean, some of the days the temperatures were up around 60s, but then by the time I get off work, the temperatures would be in the 50s or so, not cooler. And then, yeah, so and when I leave in the morning, there'd still be frost on the ground pretty much. So, yeah, that'd be kind of counterintuitive on my behalf to throw plants outside when they're still some temperature is so low that it would pretty much kill the seedlings, or if not kill them, mess them up pretty good, and then kind of make it so I'd have to almost restart all over. Um, but then tomorrow is supposed to be, in the 30s, possibility of snow coming around. So kind of messes with me on that. Hey, Bounty, I just want to let you know that not being mean or anything about this, but they just the tube just held your little emoji message for review. I'll put it up so it can be shown, but I'm just letting you know that's what they just did. Here, just watch. You'll see what I'm saying here, Bounty. Take a look. All right. See, now that wasn't me doing that. That was the tube. See, I mean, I allowed it through, but they put it, held that one. But all right, let's see. Uh, yeah. Well, looks like I got a plant over there that's got a couple pods that are almost ripened. All right, here. I'll show you guys this plant I was just referring to. Give me a second. Hmm? Uh, See that right there? It's got a couple pods on there. They're just about ripened. It's a golden cayenne. All right, since I'm over here, I'll go over to the pineapple plant. Now, if you're looking right, I want to show you this right in here. All this right here, just some of those clovers. I just had pushed it back in there. I'm going to have to pull it out. Every season for past several seasons, it has those clovers been showing up when I bring it back inside. I don't care if they grow in here, but I might have to just pull them out to let this plant do what it does. But here's a panning up for the pineapple plant. Bam. Now this plant here is definitely shooting up in height, or these plants, I should say. They're really shooting up there. Hopefully, in the next so many, hopefully soon. I can't really say exactly when, but hopefully very soon here, I'll be able to get uh, something from the pineapple plants. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Well, yeah, I've gone over a number of plants here. I mean, I'll go over some more stuff, but I mean, I don't know. Uh-oh. Ah, this guy needs some moisture. Yeah. Mm. lot to do tomorrow. Sorry guys, I was messing with this plant here. Um, this one's a little droopy because it's lacking some moisture. Alright, now I gotta move this here, here. Alright, now, yeah, so, got a lot to do here. I will have to do stuff. Alright. Got way too many plants going on here. I think what I will do this year is come back on so many plants that I have inside. I think for what I'll do is to plan it to where I'll have I'll start several plants in the Aerogarden. I think what I will do is start a handful to where I'm growing inside for the winter, and then have several, maybe one or two that I'm growing in the Aerogarden that are smaller varieties, and then the bigger varieties I use in a larger container. But uh, um, but so um, yeah. So basically, I mean, what I wanted to happen with me uh, as of when I was doing more of the cracky growing last year, there's ones that I still have from over a year ago that are in the thing, and I just I was going to put them outside last year, but then I was just like, by the time I started got situated with everything, I ended up keeping a hold of them, and I just figured why not. But then you know I'm kind of regretting doing that because certain ones would have been better off being outside at the time. But yeah, yeah, Blu-ray. I mean, I've thought about that Farm XL and Narrow Garden as well. The only thing that gets me is the pricing on it. I mean, see, what I like about the thing about the arrow gardens and everything is that everything's all set up, and the Farm XL would be an awesome way to start some things going on, and you can actually have them done pretty well. Um, but and they're really easy to set up and really easy to change around. And it's just a lot of it's fairly simple setups. That's the, that's the plus side about it. And they do actually grow really well. Um, See, right now I got the Harvest Classic, and actually I like it because I've done pretty well with it so far, and and what I'm thinking I will do is after I get these ones switched out of here. Uh, Cody, the thing is about an overwinter plant that really depends on the plant itself, the situation you have it in, and you know, and all that. I've had some overwinter plants. I don't overwinter very much, but when the ones that I have overwintered, they've they went kind of dormant because of the winter months. Even though I'd have them in a decent setup to keep them going, and then right when spring hit, towards the warmer end of spring, boom, they started going into effect. That's when you can start seeing all the buds come into play, or all the those come into play, and all that. I mean, now, Bo Ray, I was going to say if you aren't looking to spend all too much money, you can go with the Harvest Classic editions. Those are fairly simple setups, and they have up to 6 plants you can put in there, and yeah, yeah, something like that, 6 or so, and boom, it's easy to set up and all that, and it grows fairly quickly. Um, Straightforward setups, nothing too complicated. Um, Now, Cody, I mean, if you have like I also have I see it go either way. Also with some overwinter plants, some will just go dormant in winter times. Other ones, some other plants might just pop right back. But I've seen in my case, some will just chill, rest, take a nap, pretty much. Then once the weather starts changing back. It's like they almost have a natural equilibrium with what the natural environment outside is. But but I've also seen people bring some of their overwinter plants in after they cut them back and all that, and then after giving it a couple few weeks, they sort of got new growth popping right back. But I don't know. I I prefer that if I'm going to do something with a plant, I'd rather start it from seed and then grow it indoors rather than just bring them inside from outside. But some people, I mean, don't mind bringing them inside. Some people have their own method to be sure that a plant is clean and there's nothing that be brought inside from outside. So, hey, what's up, Rocky? How you doing? But in regards to overwinter plants, it can easily be done. It's just if you're bringing them from inside and you have them in soil, just be sure to inspect them as well as you can. And then if you know that there's nothing in the soil that's got in there, then fine, bring it in. But I'm not saying there's going to be, but there's always that possibility. But all right. Tomorrow is definitely going to be a busy day for me because I have a lot of work inside, and I gotta. There's a lot of them. I'm gonna swap out nutrients. There's this CGN 21590 whatever they call them. That's got a whole mess of nutrients to be needed. Right now, the container's only got about like that much levels of water and nutrients. So, yeah. Yeah, but my thing is really, I don't mind growing indoors. It's just that I'd rather prefer because they do things a certain way to get a certain result. Um, all right. Let's see. Once I get some of these plants established and going well, everything will be all good. Um, right now, yeah. All right. Hey, Bounty, you never sent me your email, man. All right, people. Alright, people. Oh no, I got distracted out here. Ah, come on, buddy. Hey, Bounty. Never send me your email. Alright, now, let's see, peoples. Um, alright, Bounty. Alright, let's see here, people. Alright, never mind. It's all good. Alright, well, gee. So, um, now if anybody has a certain particular pepper or plant thing they're looking forward to, uh, y'all could type it in the chat and let each other know and see what y'all have in mind. For me personally, I look forward to almost every pepper I grow, but some people have certain particular strains they're looking forward to. Some people just, I don't know, just well, a lot of people in general just to like to grow or look forward to new strains that they're growing. Me, I look forward to, like I said, I look forward to growing most any peppers I'm growing, but I tend to, um, I don't know, it's just every plant has its own level to me and just comes through in a different manner. Uh, I usually like, like for example, super chilies. I look forward to growing those for different reasons because they get a nice bushy plant, a lot of nice pods on there, and it need a fair amount of heat. I mean, may not be the highest on my list, but it is on my list. Now, Um, like even jalapenos are on my list. Um, Various types of ornamentals are on my list. But so a lot of some of the ones that are really on my list are scorpions. Always liked growing them. So. Um, Hey, Bo Ray, hit me up in Hangouts. There's another model that I've seen that the company had made that you might want to take a look at. I'll just have to get the link for it and send you it. Okay. I mean, this one's pretty cool looking, but it's the but the Farm Plus or Farm XL, that is one that I'd be interested in trying myself. I mean, as well. So, um, mostly because I can grow a few plants inside and then have my little experiments with. But I can do that within my own way with some of these plants here as well. Where I already got some containers set up and going, I can always do it that way. Now, but the cracky setup, um, I dare you guys or I challenge somebody to try some flowers in a cracky style setup rather than I know peppers and other plants can be done. I'd like to see some people's results in doing flowers that way. Now, well, Ray, if you do go with the Farm XL, I'd really like to see where you can take that. I mean, at one point, I may look into one of those, but I mean, I'm just kind of holding off. Um, I'd be really interested in trying one of those myself. But yeah. So um, I know the cracky method can be done with flowers. Uh, Last year I done something similar with some marigolds, and if I can find the pictures, I'll share them out to some people on Hangouts and some on MeWe. That still feels strange saying that name for that network, but um, but it is what it is. So, um, but well, Ray, the Farm Plus and XL, a lot of people may think they're a little bit pricey, but mm, I would say if you're in the situation to get it, by all means get one. I mean, I had been in a situation to get one, and I kind of didn't, but I'm kind of I'm kind of still kind of leaning, got in my mind I'd like to get one at some point, but I guess right now is not the time for me to get one. I just will look forward to get one in the future at some point maybe. I mean, I don't know, Bore. I know it's up to you and you to make that. You and you all need to really make that official decision. But keep in mind, those are fairly simple to actually, um, a fairly simple setup, and it's not really all that bad to mess with those because it's all contained and everything, and you can do it all fairly simple way. And yeah, if you do, I'd like to see how well you do it, how it goes. But all right, yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry about that. Um, the cracky setups are rather nice. Um, the I'm going to be experimenting with some of the Aerogarden nutrients and some of those. Uh, with one of them, I already started, so that one's I'm not too worried about. But other ones, I'm going to try to make the switch over to as well. Um, yeah, I just got to decide what ones and what have I. Um, because the nutrients that are made for the Aerogarden are are done rather well. Um, I mean, it does say 436 in the power or the levels, but and they do have the micronutrients and they are conditioned for hydroponic growth. And they can be, and this could also be used just like with other hydroponic solutions. They can be used for plants that are in other mediums as well. Um, but what's awesome about it is like you know, there's a potential for it. Um, now, I would say for anybody that has access to it, might not have access to other stuff, give this a try. Really, um, they've actually conditioned it rather well. It's rather nice. Um, it seems to be working rather well. It seems to work rather well, or really well, for their arrow gardens because it's conditioned for, or it's, it's made for seed starting, vegetative growth, flowering, and fruiting. And that's a good combination because if you can use this for seed starting, vegetative growth, fruiting, and flowering, that's a good it has a good mix because a lot of times it can be a little different depending on what you're using. Okay, Ray, um, this is from their own garden. I would suggest if you do get this stuff, get it from their site because you go and get it from any other place, you might get some kind of stuff that somebody threw together. They had a batch of their own or something somewhere, and then threw together a label or something on it. Now, if you get it from their site, you know it's from them, and you know it's their stuff. And what's the plus side? You can get it in bigger bottles than this. So I mean, I would suggest if you were going to buy some nutrient solution from them, and you think you're going to use a fair amount of it, get it in the bigger box and from their own website as a suggestion. So, but so I mean, I think I think I might be leaning towards. I'm going to be doing running some tests on with this stuff. Yeah, I'm going to be running some tests with this. So I mean to see how well it does in the applications that it can be used for. So, well, Ray, if you already have some plant things going on for indoors or whatever, um, you can even get growing accessories off that website as well. So, as a suggestion, at the very least, take a look at the website, browse around. You may even find a few things. Um, but all right, let's see. Oh, and well, Ray, be sure to hit me up on Hangouts. I got, I could probably, I got a thought. There was something I could probably, I got that probably help you out for some indoor gardening or something you may be able to use. I don't know. I don't know. Just a thought. But, but all right. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Just doing something real quick here. No, if anything, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Sorry if I've been super talkative, and sorry if I was going on and on about the one place just a minute ago. I was just trying to be a little helpful to some of the y'all out there that um, looking into different things. Um, but all right, hey Steven, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Um, well, it is getting a little late now. Uh, but um, Bill Ray, hit me up on Hangouts. I'll send you a link through there for that place. So I mean, since I was going to send you a link for the other thing as well. Um, all right. Here, hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this real quick. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry for being a little quiet. I just want to pull this up for Bo so she can check this out. Send this straight to her. Let's see if I can find it. Ah, there you go. All right. Now, Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, BD, you're right. There's videos out there that can show cheap methods of doing it, but you know, for some people would rather just get it everything already pieced together, pretty much set up on its own. But either way, you know, everybody's got their own ways you name, but appreciate for it to be known. Thanks for sharing, BD. But yeah, but it is all about information, getting stuff out there, so it's no problem at all. But uh, uh, long day, long day. All right, everybody. All right, we got a lot of work to do to get this stuff going where it needs to be. All right, Bo Ray. I hope that link I sent you in Hangouts um, made it there, or is or will work well for you. Uh, uh, yeah. Well, making your own containers for hydroponics isn't too bad. It's actually fairly straightforward, fairly simple to do that. Some people use small containers, uh, like coffee containers. Oh, we got one right next to me that I can just grab. All right. Well, anyway, there's multiple ones that people can use for small containers for quick keep. There's ones you can find at a store for $1, or you can get for free, whatever. I mean, you can convert about anything into a cracky style container. Um, I mean, most anything. Be creative enough, you can come up with whatever ways. Uh, there's there's even what they call aquaponics, and it's just basically people can use their fish tank and grow a plant in on the lids or on the tops, um, or in a big enough container you can have them fish swimming around in there. Um, but no, oh glitch, oh, YouTube. Yeah. Uh, uh, oh, my leg locked up. There it goes. All right, people. Um, it is getting a little late. I really would like to get situated and wind down. Um, maybe we'll talk to Sam for a minute. Um, And yeah, so yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all in a few. Um, I don't know, there's some things I gotta do. Um, Dang, that's a lot I gotta do here. Um, Need to find a simpler way to do this. Alright. Actually, I could get one of those container things that help me out a whole lot. No, I just had a thought about something. Um, when I'm out and about, hopefully within the next day or so, I'm gonna get something else so I can space out these lights a little bit more. So I got these two lights that are a little too close together. Oh, Lisa, that's nice. Get some rest times. Anyway, um, alright, yeah, Bo Ray, I will hit you up in a little while. I don't know about tonight, but just maybe in a little while, just like maybe by tomorrow. I'll see if I remember after I get off the stream. I'll send you that other link. There'll be a video showing that other little setup that you might like as well. Um, but yeah, so all right, Bounty. If you ever think about it, you know, try to send me your email sometime. And anybody that's in the chat, that if you haven't done already, please go and check out each other's channels. All right? Go just stop by and say, hey, what's up? Check out their content. All right? So, but, all right. And yeah, everybody, positive things, good thoughts. Uh, be good to one another. All right? And do what you can to stay positive. All right. Yeah, got a lot to work on over here in regards to the plants. But I will remember from now on to make better, to do what I can to make better judgment calls about what I'll have ready for the season to come. Last year I did a little bit better than what I'm doing now. So, but you're right. I want to thank. Okay, now the thing is, I want to thank everybody that's been in here. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody tuning in. And thank you. And yeah, all right. Well, um, I will check you all around, and I will be doing what I can to check out more other channels I can. And Bounty, could you do that via Hangouts, please? Um, I'm not trying to get your information all, put it to the public. That would be shared. Uh, hey, so what are you doing? Um, yeah. Alright. Oh, BD, you better watch out. I'm just kidding. Alright, guys. I'm gonna shut this live stream down and talk to y'all soon. Alright? And yeah, there'll be more videos to come and more updates and everything. And yeah, and keeping doing what I can, keeping more focusing on the general aspect of growing my plants, growing plants, gardening, and all that stuff. And yeah, just keep it positive. Alright. All right, everybody. All right. All right, guys. Um, I'll talk to y'all later on soon. And yeah, because it's just after 11 this year. And yeah, so, all right, guys. Talk to y'all soon. And may y'all have a good one. Be well, and yeah, everybody, please stay positive and keep it spicy. All right, and spread love to each other. All right, well, check y'all around. See you in the next video, and good things. All right, all right, everybody. Check y'all later. Uh-oh. All right, just all right. Here we go. Peace out, y'all. Yep.